renaissance is taking place in what many people would consider one of the most unlikely locations in America. In Appalachian, Kentucky, talented students, innovative educators, and committed community members are creating opportunities and driving innovation that is rewriting the narrative for education in rural America. There is an expanding belief that there is no challenge facing the region that cannot be solved by innovative thinking, creative placemaking, and a new vision.
We have a lot of problem with cancer in this area. So I want my kids to learn something about how one can cure using the herbs available in the area. That's one of the projects that are done, synthesizing gold nanoparticles.
Our goal is to find a different capping agent instead of sodium citrate for the gold sulfide nanoparticle. The one sodium citrate that they've been using, it is doing more harm than good, so we're trying to use any type of herb to be more natural and better for the patient all around.
Our project basically consists of 3 parts. Our first part is our paraphernalia picker-upper, so basically paraphernalia is being left around our town.
The police department came here and asked us if we could find a solution to the problem. We just thought it was another project, but once we started looking into it more, we realized how serious of a situation this was.
And we're also trying to create like a database.
And the database is going to be able to let the Ashland Health Department communicate with the Huntington Health Department to let them know where needles are, crime rates.
Like say if you're out in the park and you find a needle, you can go to this database and you can like say, hey, I found a needle in the park. You can also look up like safe ways to pick it up.
It has 2 chemicals in it. It is strontium aluminate and zinc sulfide. And these 2 chemicals will make a luminous glow.
Many people's been killed, sent to the hospital. With our project, that'll be reduced.
The idea that they came up with can be sold in our area, which would bring jobs in our area.
There's such a focus on instruction here. It's not about just getting ready for a test or just getting ready for accountability. It really is what we're supposed to be about, and that's the instruction of children to improve their lives.
We are KCC Coy. We started this project this year. We are a student-run, student-led business that focuses on one sole product, and that's koi. We sell it, ship it, and grow it, all right here.
I'm the fish manager. I check on them daily, take care of them, make sure they're healthy, well and alive, because you can't sell something that's not a good product.
Students are looking for something to get involved in, and anything that's a little bit out of the ordinary from a regular classroom day, I think they can see their progress every day. They see that the fish are alive, that the fish are healthy, that they're eating good, and I think it's something that they really gravitate to.
Not everybody around here or people that come into here know our wildlife and what can be dangerous.
You can take a picture of flora or fauna and it will try to do like a backwards image search with Google and identify the hazards. It does notifications, so it syncs with the GPS and it notifies you of potential hazards that are in your area that have been pre-reported and sort of synced to a central database. So if you're stationary for longer than you've set, it will send an emergency text to whoever you set as your emergency contact and telling them your exact GPS location. My kids won the state high school competition for the Verizon Wireless App Challenge. It was all them.
Most construction classes, they'll build like a floor, or maybe they'll build a picnic table or a bench or things like that. But that really doesn't help you out in the real world. But building a tiny house though, that's actually skills you can apply to real world.
You learn every phase of it. Framing, the finish, roofing, siding, installing doors and windows.
So there's still room to play around with the design on it. I really think that opens up the imagination. Here they can say, this is how it's done, go do it outside. And I think that actually helps more students learn how to do it.
Me and one of my buddies, we're actually thinking about making a business and building tiny houses in Lee County.
It really puts into perspective what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Ripple Effects is a personalized digital platform designed to address non-academic barriers to school and to life success. Ripple Effects have been used primarily in urban settings, and it was important to us to work with the program developers to add elements that made it more relevant. The folks at Ripple Effects were not only open to working with us, they were excited to get local students and educators involved in creating new artwork, video production, audio recordings, and content. We know that any student can face barriers, and we know that every student can overcome those barriers. Ripple Effects is one way we're working to support students overcome barriers.
Education is just the fundamental thing that lets people live whatever life they want to live. It opens up all their opportunities and possibilities. So whether you want to be a poet, or you want to be in business, or you want to be in computer science, whatever it is, a doctor, you really need a great education to participate in society. And so we want to make sure that all kids around the U.S. have a high quality education. And quite honestly, being at Betsy Lane, if I could lift Betsy Lane up and make every high school around the nation do what's going on inside this building, we would get there.
Well, it's amazing to see the positive energy here, the pride, the way the teachers help each other.
The encouraging thing about the work here at KVEC is how excited the community is, how supportive the teachers are, and how amazed the kids are by what they can learn. It really is charting a path from what we do well in our communities to what we can do well for the world.